Nowadays, coupes aren't just two-door versions of four-door sedans. You get four-door coupes now. And what's even more popular now is taking an SUV and making it sportier and calling that a coupe. Today we're here in beautiful Torino, Italy to test drive this. This is the brand new Mercedes-Benz GLC Coupe. As soon as you see the GLC Coupe, you know this is not the standard GLC. Right off the bat, it's the shape. It has that fastback look shared with its bigger brother, the GLE Coupe. A couple things that do look similar, of course, is you have that beautiful diamond grille in the front and great light treatments. The coupe's dimensions are different though. It is 76 millimeters longer, 37 millimeters shorter in height, but it's 40 millimeters wider. And the overall storage capacity is at 1,400 liters, which is just a little bit less than the standard GLC. Standard rim size is 19 inches, but 20-inch AMG rims are also available. Now, I think it kind of makes sense having the launch of the GLC Coupe here in Italy. Why? Well, when you think of Italy, you think of design, all their great designs that they have, and the interior of this GLC Coupe has an amazing design. First of all, you have this floating tablet design, which is the same as you'd find in the other Mercedes-Benz product, but I just love the center console. It's clean, it's easy to use. This has beautiful carbon fiber. In the center, you also have your touchpad and wheel, once again found in the other C-Class as well. This one does have the AMG package. Burmeister stereo system, but I love these seats. They have the quilting on them as it's matched on the door as well. Absolutely beautiful. And the same is mirrored in the back seats as well. Now for the back, adequate room for this size of vehicle for passengers, except it might be a little bit short for taller passengers in the rear because of the rake of that rear glass. And same goes for the cargo compartment. First of all, when you do open it up, it does have a power tailgate, which is really fast. I love that part. Easy to load things in and out of, except it's a little bit shallow though because of that rake of the windshield. But if you don't have to load anything really tall, it will handle a lot of cargo. Well, there are a few models of GLC coupes. In Canada, we're going to start off getting two of those models, and those are both GLC 300 coupes, except one's a gas variant, and that has the same 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that you'd find in the GLC and the other C-Class. That puts out 241 horsepower, and that's matched to a 9-speed automatic transmission. Then you have the diesel variant that we have right now. That's also a 4-cylinder, but a diesel engine. It puts out about 200 horsepower, not as much horsepower, but it has about a third more torque. And that's a big thing. I would probably get the diesel if I were you, just for, you get all that instant torque off the line, and also you get better fuel economy. Now, they do not call them Blue Techs anymore on the back of it. It's just called GLC 300D with a small little d. Now, driving around in Italy, we've been on some highways and big motorways, and of course lots of little villages and really narrow streets. This car feels a little bit big for some of these streets, but that's not a big problem. This really would be a perfect size vehicle for North America. It drives like a bigger vehicle. You feel like you have a lot of space because you have a ton of headroom in the front, not so much in the back because, once again, that slope of the roof. Maneuvering this around tight areas, no problem. You've got a great 360-degree camera, and it also has quite a tight turning radius. Now, if you want, you have a dynamic drive selector, and you can choose from Eco, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, or even you make individual settings yourself, and that's going to control the engine tuning. It's going to control your steering feel, your transmission settings, but it's also going to control, on certain ones, the suspension. There are 3 different suspensions. You get the regular sport suspension, then you can go into a dynamic body control suspension where it actually has active dampeners, and then you can go to the air suspension, which we have right now. Now, the air suspension under comfort mode, I really love it. It does have a nice lush, plush feel. It's very, very adjustable, so it'll suit all your needs. At certain speeds, it'll actually lower the vehicle to save fuel and to provide better handling. Now for Canada, the GLC Coupe only comes with the 4MATIC all-wheel drive system, which is a good thing. Personally, I think I like the look of this GLC Coupe over its bigger brother, the GLE Coupe. Everything just looks a little more proportional to me, and I'm actually liking the look and the drive of this vehicle a lot. Mercedes-Benz has always been an innovator in safety right from the start of ABS brakes, and this GLC Coupe adopts all the latest technology. You have all the standard stability programs, as well as a crosswind assist, and of course the Distronic Plus with steering assist, which is one of my favorite features with Mercedes-Benz. On some of these roads, you're not going to use it. They're much too twisty, and some of these roads actually have no lines on them either, so that's not going to work for you. But in most cases, it's going to work, and it's great for stop and go traffic as well. So why an SUV coupe? Well, why not? You get the best of all worlds. You get the utility of an SUV. At the same time, you're also getting a sportier vehicle that you would normally not associate with an SUV. This does have even a quicker steering ratio than the standard GLC, but the overall package is much sportier than your standard utility vehicle. So that's it for our mini whirlwind tour of Italy in this GLC Coupe. Now, at the time of recording, the pricing has not been announced yet, but look for these in your showroom later on this fall. How are they going to sell? I think it looks better than its bigger brother, the GLE Coupe, which, by the way, they're having a hard time keeping those in stock. So if that's any indication, I think these are going to fly off the shelves.